I now call upon Reverend Father Jean de Cruz, manager of St. Joseph's Educational Institute. What is interesting is that Father Jean's uncle, late Kaitan Cruz, the Vicar General, laid the foundation stone for our then new school building, showing that Father Jean has had an indirect relation to us from the very beginning.
My dear friends, as we come towards the end of today's felicitation program, first and foremost, I would like to appreciate the efforts put in by the President of the Ex-Students Association, Dr. Berengar, the Vice President, Egidio da Costa, the Secretary, Darwin, the other close collaborators, and the members of this Ex-Students Association for having put up this program in felicitating people who have been involved in the school as heads, as teachers, as non-teaching staff. I'm sure as Ex-Students Association, you have been doing wonderful work in the bygone years, and you will definitely be having many more things in your mind as far as the institution is concerned. I appreciate your efforts, and I wish you the very best in the years to come. To the headmasters, the heads who have been present here, those who have been for some time and had to leave, and those who could not, I salute each one of you for the efforts that you have put in. And as we have heard Mr. Carvalho speaking in his address, that it was more out of love for the students and the dynamo that made them to move ahead was their sacrificial heart, not just love for salaries. And it is because of this, their untiring efforts and their sacrifices that we have the institution today standing and having reached the heights that it has achieved today. I appreciate your presence, all the respective heads, for the short or the long tenure in which you have led the school. The team effort that you have worked with and saw to it that every difficulty was met with courage because you were united in your efforts. May God continue to bless you with good health and keep you always happy. Calling back the moments that you have spent in the school and in a special way reliving those very moments in these few hours that you have spent in this hall. I would like to make a reference to the present teachers too and the non-teaching staff. The efforts that are being put in. Maybe at times I have to strike a rod somewhere, a word somewhere, but that is part and parcel of the chair that I occupy. So that we always remain focused on the good and the future of our students, of whom we are the mentors, and because of which the parents of these students have placed them in our care. Present headmasters, assistant headmasters, teachers, non-teaching staff, I'm sure the speeches that we have heard today will definitely enlighten your minds and help you to commit yourself more and more so that this institution goes still higher, like Chandrayaan, up to the moon, and if possible, even up to the sun. A last word to the managers who have been my predecessors. It gives me honor and pride to sit beside you today. I don't know how much I have been able to reach to your caliber, but as I say, I'm just a beginner. This is just my second year, and the second time that I'm manager in a diocesan school. But whatever is spoken about you helps me to take the right path, because you have set an example and become a model for me so that I continue to walk in the right path, in the path that I need to walk. Reverend Fathers, I appreciate your presence. I know Father Salema cannot drive by himself beyond 6 p.m., but still he has made it possible to be here, not just for a minute or two, but is going to be here till the end of this program, and then travel back to Mapsa. Father Saudi, again, who relies on somebody else's help to drive him, has been here right from the start. Father Saudi, we appreciate your presence as well. And Father Simão, who has been here, my immediate predecessor, has put in lots of effort to continue the good work done by his predecessors, and has to also travel back to Diwar. That's a big, big distance. We appreciate your presence, and we ask the Lord to continue to bless you with good health and success in your ministry. And my dear friends, as we conclude, a small message to the teaching fraternity. It is rightly said that a teacher affects eternity. And we know eternity is not just there or there. It is undescribable. It is immeasurable. It cannot be measured. And that is why we call it eternity. And therefore, you as teachers, ex-teachers, present teachers, together in the fraternity of teachers that form the teaching community, you have influenced, you have caught by the hand, you have enlightened the mind, and you have touched the heart. May your efforts be blessed, and may you continue to be blessed all your life. Thank you, and God bless to each one of you.
Thank you very much, Father.